All right, what's up, baby? I'm back. This Big A. Yes, sir. I'm back once again. This is going to be, chapter 6, I believe, is what we're on now. This is, how to find a good mate, how to find a good man, or how to find a good woman. And we're gonna talk about in this part 6 here. We're gonna talk about some simple things that you men and women need to know. Okay. First of all, you know what the Bible says. Man that findeth a woman, findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. And I can attest to that. Ain't nothing like finding yourself a good woman, finding yourself a good man. But ladies, there's some simple things you need to know about men. First of all, we men, we think differently. God made us differently. Don't blame us. Okay, God made us differently. We love differently. And we don't always know how to love you guys. And men is the same thing. But for men, let's start off with the men. Men, here's 5 simple things that you need to know about women. And this is Big A's viewpoint here. Number 1, women want to feel love. Okay. Many women feel insecure about our love, for them. The 2 things we men can do about that. First, we can reassure our woman in times of conflict, especially, when she needs to know. We should tell them, hey, baby, we love you no matter what. No matter what's going on in your life, hey, it's going to be okay. I love you, baby. We have a hard time sometimes, just coming out straight like that. We're going to get through this. Especially when you see she's upset, She don't need space. A lot of people think, all she needs is some space. No, she don't need space. What she needs is a hug. She needs to be held and cuddled. That's what she needs. Second, pursue her. Women need to be pursued. Not only in the beginning, but throughout the whole relationship. Women want to be pursued, man. Women want to feel like, you really want her. Women want to feel understood, man. Women need to know that you're listening. They need to know that even though virtually it's impossible for us to always understand where they're coming from, it would help us to understand that most women throughout their lives are like computers with multiple windows opening and closing, processing all at once. That's how they work. Unlike men who can only process one thing at one time, women are constantly juggling multiple thoughts and emotions all at the same time. And on more than one occasion, I've watched my wife and daughters and their friends having a conversation where 3 of them are talking at once about 3 totally different things. And you know what, fellas? They can pick that shit up. We be lost as hell listening to them like, what? They can follow all 3 conversations. We can't do that. Okay? Number 3, women want to feel emotionally secure. I'm telling you, fellas, security is a big thing in a woman's life. Women want security. And yes, that means also financial security. It's important. But it doesn't come second to emotional security, though. Women do think about the house, the bills, tuition they owe. But feeling emotionally connected and knowing that we're there for them no matter what. I mean, that's really what matters right there. That takes precedence. So number 3, women want to feel emotionally secure. And that includes financially secure, but emotionally secure. Number 4, women want to be heard. Okay? They don't always want your opinion. They just want you to listen, man. She don't want you to fix things for her. We have a habit of needing to fix shit all the time. We do. I'm always trying to fix shit. And that's a lot of times that's not what they want. And this is something that sometimes I need to understand with my daughters when they talking to me, that women don't always want you to fix it. They just want you to hear it. She just wants us, women, they just want us to listen. They don't want or need our solutions to every problem they have. Even if they ask your opinion, she doesn't want us to understand how she feels about the problem or identify with her, in that feeling. Thanks for sharing that with me, baby. I'm so sorry that happened. That might be good words to start off with or consider saying. But a lot of times, man, they just want you to listen. Number 5, women want to feel beautiful. They are beautiful. In my mind, each and every last one of them are beautiful. I mean, they need to know that deep inside, that we find them beautiful, and that we only have eyes for them. Now, they ain't fools, they just don't want to know it. Am I beautiful? But am I beautiful? They want to know if they're beautiful to us. There may be many mirrors in your home, but those mirrors, that don't mean as much to them as you telling them something. And if you tell them how you feel. The thing is, I hope the things I'm putting out to you, you actually listen. Because like I said before about some of you young people, it's hard to fill a cup that's already full. Okay? But we're going to come back to that listening thing. But let's talk about you ladies now. Things you need to know about men, 5 simple things you can learn about men is we don't really care about all them damn text messages. Okay, I don't know what's the biggest relationship concern was back in the day, because we had touch-tone phones, we communicated with each other. But these days, it's all about a guy's texting habits, why he used to text so many times in the beginning, but he stopped texting after y'all get together. He don't text as much. Well, it's because, texting, he really don't care that much about that texting, okay? So the sooner you find that out, the better off you're going to be, I send a little short text blast. My wife sends, books. Number 2, men communicate through action, not through words. So we're not going to always keep telling you, oh, you're beautiful, we love you, we love you. We don't communicate that way. It's our actions. We're going to speak on things by the way we treat you. We take good care of you. We buy you things, and even if we don't have money, we open them doors for you. We're going to show you we love you, A guy may not be saying something with his words, and instead he's expressing how he feels through actions. For instance, let's say a woman is in a truly amazing relationship, and the only problem is, her man has yet to say those words, I love you. Let me tell you something. Real men, we don't just throw that shit out. Okay? We don't just use that L word easily. That's a scary word for us. So give us time to come through with that one. And number 3, real men, we want to give and we want to make you happy. But but we don't always know, what to give you. We don't always know how to make you happy. So just hold on to your seats, ladies. This may come as a major shock. But men do want to make you happy. Yeah, that's correct. We do want to make you happy. The problem is we don't always know how. So, You may have to throw some subtle hints out there. The trick is to do it in a way that's encouraging, not in a way that's threatening or demanding or nagging. Okay? When he does something you like and appreciate, acknowledge it and reward him for what he did. Show him how happy, it made you that he did something right that you really enjoyed. You know what I mean? I mean, even the manger dog need to be pat on his head every now and then if you want him to stay on the porch, ladies. Number 4, guys will resort to all kinds of excuses to avoid from being in an exclusive relationship. The main reason is, we're afraid. Because he knows he's giving up his freedom. And that's a devastating thing to a guy. You know what I mean? It takes a guy a while, if he senses you will leave, you got to remain strong. Because if he senses you will leave, he's more likely to come on, get right, and go ahead and get into a relationship like that, an exclusive relationship. So ladies, when it comes to that, be strong. Just let the guy know that you ain't going to be sitting around waiting on him to make up his mind. That if you want to be exclusive, be strong with the guy and let him know, I'm out of here. You don't want to be exclusive with me, I'm gone. And the guy will more than likely come on with it. He wants to be exclusive. It's just, it's a scary thing to him. Number 5, a man's number one concern is losing his freedom. In the interest of making your life better, and your understanding of men crystal clear, I'm going to skip sugarcoating this thing and cut right down to the heart. Men are terrified about losing their freedom. It may sound ridiculous, or immature, but this is true. This is the reason why men are so afraid of commitment. It's the reason they withdraw, okay? And however, they will do whatever they can to hold on to you, ladies, okay? Men don't want to be locked down and shackled with that proverbial ball and chain. However, if you stay strong and hold your ground with, I'm not going to be dating you for 5 years until you make up your mind, that man will go ahead and make up his mind. Okay, so now then, where do we go from here? Well, both of you parties know a little bit more about understanding each other, understanding that friendship can be the key. A woman, she'll browbeat a man about little simple things like lowering the toilet seat down and taking the trash out and putting his cup in the sink. But she won't do that to her own girlfriend. And guys, you do the same thing. You let your bro spend the night and stuff, and yeah, but man, you ain't got to drive home tonight. But then, you'll freak out when your girl decides she wants to spend the night. I don't, too care for you to be leaving stuff over here. Your bros, they be leaving shoes at your house, shirts and shit, coats and shit. And you're going to freak out when the girl leave a little something at your house, okay? Hey, look here. You got to learn to treat each other like human beings, like friends first. You got to stop looking at each other as sexual objects, okay? Men, you got to learn how to look at that woman as just a regular human being, a friend first. And women, you got to look at that guy the same way, not as a tool, not as somebody that's going to pay your way, but as a friend, as a partner, as an equal, okay? And you need to take care of business. You got to be careful of, how you present yourself. Men, women, you both. Nobody likes filth. You both have your own little ways. Nobody likes to live in filth. Guys, learn to clean up behind yourself. And women, learn how to clean up behind yourself. Ladies hate men that dirty up their kitchens. And men hate women that dirty up their bathrooms. So, Big A gonna leave you with that. We're gonna come back again. Tomorrow I'm gonna hit you with, are you an 80 or a 20? You know what I mean? Are you that 80% or that 20%, ladies? Same thing with men. This applies to you too. But we always say, you know, men be leaving their 80% for 20%. Well, it's time for you to ask the question: are you the 80% or the 20%? Big A gonna talk to you about that tomorrow. Okay, y'all be ready for an interesting conversation, because I'm gonna have a lady here asking me some questions while we're going through this. Are you an 80 or 20%? Meanwhile, click that button. Okay, go ahead, click that button, subscribe, ring that bell, so you can be privy to the next videos that's coming out. Big A loves you. God loves you. You need to love yourself. Peace. We'll be talking to you.